Hey everybody, my name is Morgan Bria and this is my third speech for my oral communications class, and this is my narrative speech. I chose the topic of a special teacher to me. My audience is my roommate. She is in front of me. She's in her pajamas, so she asked that I not show her on camera tonight, but that's okay. So I want to start out by saying how long this teacher has been teaching. She's been teaching for about, 23 years, I believe. She only has a few more years until she retires. She started teaching back in the 1990s. She started out at a private school called Bessemer Academy, which is about 25 minutes from where I grew up. And then she moved to a high school called McAdory High School, which is where I graduated from. She spent most of her teaching career there. And then about on her 22nd year, she decided that due to administrative changes and a lot of her friends leaving that school, that she wanted to change jobs and move closer to our house. So she then moved to an elementary school called Woodstock Elementary. And now she's currently teaching third grade there. She taught me when I was in 6th grade. She taught social studies while I had her. She has taught every subject though, especially now that she's teaching little kids. She teaches every subject in a day, but she also taught every subject during middle school to all of her 100 and something kids, because that is a 6A school known as McAdory, as I've stated before. Woodstock is a lot slower paced, but she's come to realize that elementary school is probably not her thing. As much as she loves her little third graders, they are very dependent on her, and so she's not able to get a lot of work done, so she has to stay after school, whereas during her middle school year, she was able to work while the kids were doing her assignments that she gave them. When I had her, she taught me history, like I said, in 6th grade. We learned everything from the 1800s to present day, so that covered a lot of ground, and I can pretty much tell you all the main events that happened in each decade. She was definitely my most effective teacher, not only my favorite. She's my favorite teacher because she really does care for each one of her students very much. She puts in work with them outside of school, makes sure that they have a good, home life as best as she can help with. She is always just known as a friend, and a lot of people always recognize her even 20 years later. She'll be out and about, and she says that she still has her first kids from Bessemer Academy come up and say, hey, how are you, blah, blah, blah. And because she's had thousands of students, she may not remember their name, but she never forgets a face. Like I said, she's just a very sweet person. Also, this teacher is known as Miss Bria. That's what all of her students call her, so obviously she is my mom. Obviously, I was not able to call her mom during our classes, but it was really fun having her as a teacher. She never called on me. I guess she thought that all the other kids were going to think she was just picking me because I was her daughter. So never, not one time, did she call on me in class, which that was okay. I understood. So obviously I have had my own personal tutor all throughout my life, especially when it comes to history, because that is her main subject that she loves the most. She plans on retiring when I graduate college, so I'm in my 2nd semester as a freshman, and when I graduate, she's gonna retire and pretty much settle down wherever I do. So not only do people still recognize her, but all my life I've gone around and I've gotten the question asked, are you Miss Bria's daughter? And I proudly say yes. So this is why this teacher means the most to me, because not only is she a great teacher, but I've seen how much work it takes outside the classroom to be the best person that you can be in the classroom. So